If you're anything like me and don't like paying full price for things, if you can get a really good discount by putting in a little bit of time, effort, and maybe a little bit of money, then you're going to want to hear this. Now, today I'm going to talk about the Princess Cruise Line's Players Advantage Club for their casino. Now, I'll go over why it makes sense to spend money in the casino instead of just booking a cruise outright, how you enroll in the program, how to earn points, what you get for those points, plus some fine print details of the program that you need to know. Now, don't rely on Google for some of these rules because they are wrong. And at the very end, I'll go over my goals for my upcoming cruise on the Enchanted Princess out of Rome. All of the information that I'm about to present is from the Princess Cruise Line website as of April 2026. There are a few things that I could not confirm online, so I'll make sure that I let you know when it is not an official rule from the cruise line themselves. When I start talking about using casino programs to save money, the biggest concern that I hear from people is that they would be spending more money in the casino than just paying for the future cruise. But if you play your cards right, pun intended, you very well may walk away paying less. But one of the most important things you want to do while you're in the casino is really pay attention to your budget. Do not gamble more than you can afford to lose, and keep in mind the maximum cost you would be willing to spend on a future cruise. I don't think it would hurt to do a little research in advance to check prices on some of the sailings that you have your eye on. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to guarantee that those sailings that you want will be available for a free cruise. But at least you can have a maximum budget in mind that you're willing to put out in the casino while trying to earn these rewards. And one of the reasons why I really like to participate in casino programs is because if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I gambled $400 on the Icon of the Seas and earned 410 points in the casino, which qualified me for their post cruise casino marketing offer program. And with those offers, I was able to book 5 free or deeply discounted cruises that saved me almost $7,000 in 2025. Now, make sure you check out my Casino Comps playlist and you'll see how I did it. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to continue to receive more of my casino videos or upcoming trip on the Enchanted Princess from Rome in your recommended feed, or just want to see my cats. And hit that bell notification icon and turn on all your notifications if you want to be notified every time I release a video. So let's get right into the core of the Princess Players Advantage Club so you can start earning your way to a free cruise. To enroll in the program, it's super simple. Just tap your medallion on the sensor at a slot machine or present it at a table game. And to earn points, just insert your money and start spinning or start placing bets at the tables. Now, I could not confirm on Princess's website how much each point cost. I've heard anywhere from $2 to $2.50 on standard slot machines and $5 on video poker. I truly won't know until I step on board and test this out for myself. For the table games, be mindful that the points are manually tracked by a pit boss or dealer. They take note of your average bet and session length, and you are rated by a human being and not a machine. The points you accumulate are subjective, so check in with the pit boss or dealer regularly for your points balance so you're not surprised when you walk away from the table. So what do you get for all of these points that you're going to earn on a Princess Cruise? The main reward is to qualify for a See You Soon offer, which is what they call their Instant Cruise Certificate reward. Now, points earned during your current voyage count towards the rewards listed on the See You Soon flyer. The points required for each type of reward given do vary by length of your sailing. Now, I'll pop up on the screen the points reward table directly from Princess's website. You should also be able to find this posted throughout the casino on your cruise. You'll notice cruises up to 7 nights require the least amount of points to earn an interior stateroom for 2. The tables step up to 8 to 10 nights, 11 to 16 nights, and then more than 16 nights. Now, these nights are referring to the length of the cruise that you are currently on and earning points on. I would guess that the longer length of the cruise that you're on, the more they're expecting you to gamble in the casino and the more opportunity you're going to have to earn points. Most cruise lines will offer better cruises for your rewards cabin the longer the sailing that you're on when you've earned your points. Now, for instance, Royal Caribbean does offer a different sailing list if you've earned your points on a 5 night cruise compared to earning your points on a 7 night cruise. They call those A offers and C offers. But I can't confirm whether your See You Soon offers have different sailings if you earn it on a 7 night cruise versus an 11 night cruise. There is kind of a running theme here that Princess likes to keep a lot of their cruise program specifics under wraps. And that is one of the downsides to the Princess Players Advantage Club program. You don't have any way to find out what cruises will be offered for your See You Soon reward until after you receive it, which to me is kind of a bummer because I really want to know what my reward is before I invest a whole bunch of money into the casino program. You'll notice on the flyer that there are basic point levels that you will just earn free play on your next cruise. And then it moves up to interior cabin plus free play, all the way up to suite cabins with the Princess Plus package. There's no guarantee how much it's going to cost you to get these points, so just be mindful if you're chasing a specific points level that you don't overdo it. Also, once you hit 1,500 points on your current sailing, you do qualify for free drinks in the casino. If you don't see that appear on your account, make sure you go to the casino host or cashier and have them add it for you. Now remember, Princess's program is for points accumulated on your current cruise, and they do not carry over to the next cruise. So if you hit 1,500 points on your current sailing, that does not qualify you for free drinks in the casino on your next cruise, even if you're on a back-to-back sailing. Also, if you've earned a lot of points on your current voyage, you may be eligible for other onboard perks. So make sure you check with the casino host to see if you qualify for things like free specialty dining, discounts on spa services, or various other perks they may offer. Now that I've covered how to enroll in the program, how to earn points, and what you get for those points, let's talk about the fine print details of the program because I'm all about the details. And some of these that I mentioned, you should not rely on Google for your answer because Google did not give me the right answer when I compared it to the Princess website. So let's start with some of the basics. I could not find a program year like I was able to see on Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity Cruise Line. There was also not a tier level flyer or anything publicized that showed any benefits based on your point level over time. There is a list that shows invitation-only VIP cruises such as the Hearts Cruise or the Ultimate Cruise. Now, I'll put that up here on the screen for you to look at, but it doesn't give any indication of what points level you need to have in order to participate in each event. Now, since I'm a very low roller, I don't expect to ever get an invitation to any of these events. Now, this is an absolute must-know. You need to know that in the Princess Casino, it stops accumulating points towards your See You Soon offers before the end of the cruise. On a 7-night cruise, it stops at 11:59 p.m. ship time on the 5th night of the cruise. So it's the night before the last day of the cruise. If you're on a 10-night cruise, expect the cutoff to be at 11:59 p.m. on the 8th night of the cruise. The points that you accumulate after the cutoff point do still count towards the quality of your post-cruise casino offers, called Advantage or Core offers. Those you'll receive by email or mail after you disembark the ship. But they won't count towards earning a See You Soon offer. And also be mindful that back-to-back sailings are treated as separate gambling sessions. The points do not carry over from sailing to sailing, and you are eligible for a See You Soon certificate on each leg of your journey. But don't expect to get 1,000 points on the first cruise and then 2,000 points on the second cruise and combine them for a 3,000 point offer. When you embark on the second leg of your journey, your points balance will revert to zero. The See You Soon certificates will be given out on the last night of the cruise. So if you don't have it by the evening of the last night, make sure you go to the casino host desk and ask for it before it closes. Now, I don't recommend disembarking the ship without your offer. Also, there is an expiration date, and here is where Google is wrong. It says you have 45 days to book your offer, but Princess's website clearly states you have 30 days from your disembarkation date to book your offer, and you have 6 months to sail. The See You Soon offers are for cruise fare for the person who earned their certificate and one guest, but you're still responsible for port fees and taxes. Now, I would assume that you need to pay gratuities as well, but I didn't see that anywhere on the Princess website, anywhere that this was addressed. You can have more than two passengers in your cabin if it does accommodate it, but you will be charged cruise fare for each of those passengers. Now, additionally, you are required to put down $200 deposit per person that will convert to onboard credit once you get on the ship. Now, the good news is the credit can be used in the casino. Now, if for any reason the invited member, the person who earned the certificate, fails to sail, the guest in the cabin cannot sail for free. They will be charged full cruise fare, but there's also no guarantee that they will even allow them to get on the ship. So be really mindful that you cannot book a see you soon offer for someone else and not show up at the port without them receiving a considerable penalty to get on the ship. Now, this next one, it should never be a problem for me, but as the Princess Advantage offers that you receive after your cruise can be quite generous and arrive quite frequently and are often for up to 3 sailings per offer, you may have the opportunity to book a lot of cruises at one time. However, they do limit you to no more than 10 staterooms reserved at any time. They did say in the rules that they would cancel prior reservations if more than 10 staterooms were booked at one time. Now, also on the US Princess website, it does state the offers were available only to legal residents of North America, which generally is defined as Canada, Mexico, the US, the Caribbean, and Central American countries. But there was no definition on the website that laid out which countries were explicitly included. So if you are in doubt, just check with the casino host to see if your country is included. Technically, there are 23 nations within the geographical context, and I know that's pretty technical, but you never know what they're going to consider within the boundaries to qualify for the offer. So, in doubt, check with the casino host. Now, I know this is a lot of information, but I think it really helps to be prepared and know the basics of the program going in before you sit down and spend your first dollar. That's why I took the time to sit down and figure out the program before I get on board. Now, my ultimate goal is to obtain either 3,000 or 4,000 points to earn an interior stateroom with free play, but it's really going to depend on how many points I get for the $800 bankroll that I'm going to be taking on board. Now, I don't know how much coin in that's really going to cost me to earn my points until I get on board. And coin in is basically the money that I put in out of my pocket plus any winnings that I recycle through the machine. Now, on previous sailings, I've earned points for as much as $3.43 a point and as little as 36 cents a point. Now, if Princess slot machines are $2 a point, 3,000 points is going to cost me 6,000 coin in. 4,000 points will cost me 8,000 coin in. Now, when I was on Virgin Voyages in February of 2026, I did manage to get over $8,000 coin in on $525 bankroll. So I really have my fingers crossed that I'm going to hit my goal. Now, I know getting 3,000 points to earn a See You Soon offer for an interior cabin can be quite expensive, but there's always the opportunity to receive Princess Advantage casino offers after you return home. They don't disclose a lot about the program publicly, and I did not find a way to determine the minimum points that you need to qualify for this program. But I have talked to someone who earned 500 points and started getting Advantage Club offers within 30 days of disembarkation. Now, I've got my fingers crossed that I can at least hit that qualification on my cruise because the Advantage offers are still an excellent value and they can considerably cut my future cruising costs. Now, I'll keep you updated, so be on the lookout for my upcoming videos from the Enchanted Princess. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you found this information useful and makes you less nervous about participating in an onboard casino program. If you have any questions about the Princess Players Advantage Club, drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. And if you've sailed on Princess before, let me know about your casino experience. I would love to hear how you did in the casino and what offers you received. Wishing you much luck, happy cruising, and I hope to see you out there on the high seas. And if you seek Amy K, you'll be finding her on a cruise very soon. Have a fabulous day. Move if you seek Amy K, find her on